Back at it out here, trying to get this planted for our big party like I was talking about in the last video we're having in July. So gotta move this pile of rocks over here and get this all graded and seeded here shortly. But to start, I'm gonna work over here and just get this dirt over here where this rock wall is gonna come across from over to here. I'm gonna get this just smooth out a little bit more before I put the rocks in here. I did the spot over here going down the hill the other day, and that's good, you know, because we're not gonna be able to get back down there once all these rocks are in the way. But you don't see it anyways, and it's the forest, so it doesn't matter if it's perfect or not. But just get this smoothed out in here a little bit, get these few sticks picked up over here and put them in a pile. And then I can start moving these rocks over here and see how far it's gonna come across. So, should be good. It's a beautiful sunny day today. Not very warm, but, well, it's pretty warm. It's like 50, but beautifully sunny. This was Megan and I's second Christmas tree we planted, I think a year ago. It didn't make it. The one I planted my first Christmas here, or our first Christmas here, lived really nice and looks great. But this one didn't make it, so I'm gonna pop this out really quick and make it back to grass. The grass doesn't look great here though. I gotta get some more dirt going on in here. But let's get this tree going. Well, that looks amazing. It's coming around the corner here perfectly. It's taking quite a few minutes to do this because, you can only get a few rocks in the bucket. Definitely might have Grandpa bring the loader up sometime, and that kind of pushes them better. And then I can just throw them in the bucket, and then he can just dump them in the spots that need some more until they're all over here. Because when the big rocks, you can move with the excavator, but the ones that are small, softball size, you just got to pick them up by hand. It's the fastest way to do them with the machineries that we have. So, but looks amazing. It's so cool. So probably do some more here, but pretty much it for this weekend. Probably. I'm tired. Time to go watch the Masters. Enjoy a Sunday afternoon. Poppy, look at the big pile of mulch. Oh, Dad, look at this. This smells weird. Puppy, you're the queen of the mulch. Yeah, I knew I was gonna like this stuff. Anyways, we got some mulch. That should help with the mulch I need. It's as much as you could bring in one trip. Just get started with that, and then I really need to chip some of my own. Looks good. The other day, I got a lot of the medium size and big rocks out of this pile. Grandpa's currently coming up with the front loader, and we're going to load up more rocks in the bucket, and then he can just dump it along the spots that still need more rocks. It's just a little, I mean, it's really, you just got to do it by hand, and loading the excavator bucket only fits like 4 rocks, so that's dumb. So we're gonna use the front loader. Get a good portion of these moved. It's actually too hot out already. It's like 70 something. This whole week's supposed to be 70 something. A couple days might break a record. So plenty warm for April, but really can't wait to get these rocks moved. If the rocks get moved, I'm gonna get some dirt going to fill in the few holes I have. So like I said, I get some grass seed growing here pretty shortly. So looks great though. We got them all moved. It looks amazing. So another job done. Just got to bring up a few loads of dirt, fill in the low spots, and then one more time grade it out, and this is ready for grass. And then the rock wall, so like the parts that I already hand stacked look better. So now I got this pile here, just take them and pick up the ones that are far on the outside, and it will look really good. So not as good as hand stacking them so they all fit perfectly, but I don't have that kind of time. But I have time to make it look better than it does right now. So looks great though. I really like the gap that I left, and I still like those 4 pine trees over there. They were really questionable if they were going to stay or not, but I think they're going to be all right. So get some grass seed going. I got some mulch here, so I'm going to do that around the trees here too. So all right, so this is the last pile of topsoil left from when I put in my driveway here, and I pushed up with the bulldozer way back when. Sorry for the wind, I'm sure it's windy, but so I'm gonna load this up and take it up there. I'm probably gonna take pretty much all of it. I'm gonna put it up there somewhere. I want the pile gone and I need it up there, so let's see how much if we can get moved here this evening. It's more than I think it is here, but we'll get started. This is some unexpected April weather, but definitely even last year, this road would have been too wet to haul with the dump truck today, even though we've had a week of good weather. The ditch is really nice along through there, so I could keep fixing it with the excavator and stuff, but it's good to be able to come out to the field early in the year. Really just, this road just needs, 8 inches of gravel and it'd be a totally fine driveway. It's just never been topped with anything because, well, it's expensive to do that. Well, I got the good clean stuff out, so I piled up the sod there. I'm just gonna pile it up. I'm sure that we're gonna move this here this spring still. Between the cabin project and my house, I'm gonna use it up here. So no reason to make it so I can mow over the top of it. I'm just gonna get it all stacked up and then that'll be good for now down here. All right, so that's all stacked back up. So Grandpa had leveled it out so we could mow it. So now I stacked it up on him again. But I took, I don't know, 3/4 of the pile, and that's what's left there. So like I said, we're gonna get that up to the house or the cabin, I'm sure of it. And if not, I'm gonna come down with the excavator and I'll just push it over. There's a really big hill right there and I'll level that out. I hate mowing that spot anyway. So not gonna let the weeds grow on it all summer. Gonna get it taken care of, but right now, well, probably we're gonna move it tomorrow. Who knows? The dump truck's it was overheating. At least I think it was overheating. I don't know if it was overheating or a hose came off the radiator. There was stuff going on, so deal with that, and we'll get back to moving the dirt. But looks good. So I got a whole bunch of dirt up there. We'll go check that out, and then probably tomorrow I'll be able to level that out. So. Next evening out here, so we got all the dirt spread out or placed around up here, and I'm gonna start spreading it out some. I don't know if I'm gonna do it all right now, but I'm gonna start right here. I'm gonna take out some of this high spot, put in this hole. There's a big hole right here I gotta fill in. Then all that just kind of got to be on top of some rocks that I didn't feel like picking up there, and then make sure this is all just pretty well graded down through here. This is pretty good. Just spread out these couple piles in the low spots between the trees and such. Like this dirt here is actually okay. This stuff's fine. It's just, I want to fill in the hole. There's a big hole right there. And then up there was grass. But I can never get good grass to grow there. So we're going to try to put some more good soil on there. Really tree rooty. I think there's some shade problems there. It doesn't look like there should be, but there is. So let's get some dirt spread out. Well, it looks amazing. So this is pretty much ready for grass seed now. Throw some grass seed on it and then track it in with the golf cart probably. Works pretty good for that. But I really like how it looks down through here. So that will be easy to mow through there. And then those trees, we're gonna get mulch around them, so it won't look so weird because they're a little higher than where the gird is, but that's okay. But I like how this is coming down from the yard. A lot better than it was before, so that's good. Coming right along. Well, this looks freaking amazing. So, got this dirt spread out. Still got a couple more piles there. But I already had grass on it, but the grass sucks. So, we're going to try with some more topsoil and see if we can get some better grass growing. But this new stuff down here looks amazing. I think it looks pretty good now that I'm out looking at it. Knocked down a few high spots with the rake. Otherwise, it's ready for some grass seed. It's going to be perfect for a lawn. So, and then I'll put some mulch around the trees and stuff. But excited to get some grass growing here. So, got to finish doing those piles, and then we'll seed it up and track it in. I don't know if I'm going to use the excavator or the golf cart. I don't know. I can't decide if the excavator is going to turn too much. The excavator would definitely track it in better than the golf cart, though. But to be determined, but looks great. I just finished cutting down the tree and taking out the stump, so that's all picked up. All the dirt that I needed to get graded is graded. We're going to throw some seed on it and watch it grow. So cutting down the tree and taking out the stumps, another video, but the rest of this yard work is all in this video. And it was great. Looks really good, and will look even better when it's green here in a couple weeks, and should be good. So thanks for watching this whole thing. It's probably a pretty long video, but it's fun excavator work. If you liked it, subscribe, and new videos every Friday. So see you next week.